here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
To WAND Radio, your musical muse for magical moments, live from the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult. I'm your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts...
Rupert von Koenig.
And Emmett, the elegant emu.
An emu?
Why an emu?
Why not?
Oh, well, I mean...
Alright.
They are a large bird. You can make very large omelets with them.
I don't think you can make an omelet with a very large bird. Maybe with their egg.
That's what I meant.
Aren't you the one going to school?
One of them, yes.
Well, I meant out of the two of us. You'd think you would get the egg part.
Fair enough. You got me.
Oh, that's not entirely... Oh, well, I mean, you could make an omelet with the meat of the emu, and then you would still be making an omelet with the emu.
Thank you for trying to support me, Calliope. No, I put my foot in that one. I will admit it. It's fine.
Kind of like an emu chorizo.
It'd just be a little gamey.
Well, chorizo is like the omelet of meat, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. It melts. Yeah.
What would an emu chorizo taste like?
It's like an emrizo.
It's the only meat that turns into a liquid before it turns into a solid again.
Yeah.
It's a chorimu.
Would that be an emelet?
Yeah, I like the emelet.
So we take an emu's eggs.
Right.
And then we add emu chorizo.
Right.
And what's the cheese that we put in there?
Can you milk an emu?
No.
No, it's a bird.
They're not mammals.
All right.
Cheddar.
Cheddar. Yeah, cheddar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cheddar. That's fine.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And what vegetable should go in there? Because I thoroughly believe that every omelet should have some sort of vegetable.
Eggplant.
I was going to say eggplant, so I guess that's the right answer.
Okay, so thinly sliced and then roasted, and then you put it into the center with the cheese and the chorizo.
No, diced.
Diced?
I think diced. If you're going to put it in an omelet, diced.
And would you cook it beforehand, or would you leave it crunchy?
Oh, yeah. You got to, because you're not going to cook it enough inside the egg itself.
No.
Too much water.
Otherwise, you're going to overcook your egg. So, yeah, you gotta grill it up first. Maybe grill it, then dice it.
Oh, there you go.
Sounds delicious. Anyway, enough about my potential breakfast. School announcements. The dining hall at the Academy is pleased to welcome a new addition to their crew. Pastry Chef Baker will be joining us this fall to create sweet treats for the students. Please be sure to say hello when you see him around campus. Additionally, an upcoming workshop entitled Finding Fantastic Familiars will take place this coming weekend. Those who are interested in learning more about animal arcane allies should sign up with Google Unicorn by Thursday.
Guys.
What's that?
Guys,
What?
They actually make emu and pepperberry chorizo.
Do they really?
Yep. I found it on the Webby box here.
That sounds interesting. I would actually like to give it a try.
The gaminess of emu with the zing of native pepperberry. Small purple and black berries with a hot peppery zing.
Doesn't sound so bad.
It actually sounds kind of good.
Okay, so homework for next week is we all need to try an emelet.
All right, an emelet.
So, I had an idea, and
Yeah?
I was thinking, we always do our answering the questions and everything like that. What if we try something a little bit different? What if we play one of those wacky games that we always see everywhere on the radio?
I'm always up for experimentation.
I thought we used to do that.
We did it once.
I mean, we still do, but we used to, too.
We used to good, too.
I think you're mixing your comedians at this point. Emmett, do me a favor and say the word used to could.
Used to kid?
Close. It's enough. It's enough.
All right. I didn't know we had a studio cat.
That's also been mentioned in a past episode. I guess we're just not doing callbacks at all.
You know, I don't mind stealing jokes from comedians as long as they're dead.
So used to could is right out.
I don't know where that one's from.
Here's your sign.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, give it time. Won't be long now.
And now I'm mixing comedian.
Hey, so what would you get if you mix like Jeff Foxworthy and like Amy Schumer? You're talking about mixing comedians.
Centrist political policies.
That was a lot less funny than I thought it was going to be, but all right.
I found it quite amusing, actually. I don't know, Emmett, what would you get?
I don't know. I was hoping for something delightful and funny.
I thought I was funny.
I thought we got that.
Like Foxy Shoeworthy.
That sounds like a drag queen.
Well, I mean, you put those two together.
If the Schumann fits.
All right, delightful. Let's move on. So what kind of fun little game do you want us to play?
Would you rather? I thought maybe we could come up with, each of us could come up with a...
Would I rather what? Play the game or not?
That's the name of the game.
That? It's called that?
No, it's called Would You Rather.
Oh, I got it. All right, go ahead.
So, I figured each of us could, come up with a situation, and we would say what we would rather do, and why.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, because I am thinking about food, is, would you rather be eaten whole by a dragon or eat a whole dragon?
What kind of question is that?
You have to pick a scenario you would rather be in.
I would rather eat a whole dragon. That way I wouldn't die.
Okay, so if you eat the whole dragon, how many meals is it going to take you to get through the whole dragon? Because...
How big a dragon are we talking about?
Let's say a young one. A young dragon.
Shouldn't it be as big a dragon as could eat me?
As it would take to eat you. Yeah, that's good. I came up with this spur of the moment. Leave me alone.
All right. So, an adult, maybe? Because that's what I need right now.
An adult dragon?
No, just an adult.
Ah. To spare you from our childish games?
Yeah. So I guess the question is most fair if we say, would you rather die by being eaten whole by a dragon, or would you rather die by having to be forced to eat a whole dragon in one sitting?
There we go. That works. Yes.
All right. There's a fair question.
Thank you for improving upon my methods.
I would much rather be eaten whole by a dragon.
Because it's over quickly?
Because it's kind of sexy. It's a vor thing.
Always comes back to vor.
Ugh.
Okay, Calliope, same question to you. Would you rather die being eaten whole by a dragon or die being forced to eat a whole dragon?
See, here's the thing. I would rather be... If you're eaten whole, he's not chewing you, he's just swallowing, yes?
Depends on what... Well, okay. How are we defining eaten? Because swallowed...
I would assume that would mean swallowed.
Swallowed is different from being eaten. If I eat something, I'm going to chew it, I'm going to digest it, and then eventually shit it out.
Because my idea was then you get swallowed, you get put into the dragon's mouth, and boom, plane shift, you're done. Ta-da! Problem solved. So I'd rather be eaten whole by the dragon.
Of course, if you're using magic, you could just open up a pathway to a magnificent mansion in your stomach.
That too. There are multiple ways out of that one, so I would prefer being eaten whole by a dragon.
So you would rather die after plane shifting after being eaten whole by a dragon, because that was the question.
There was nothing about dying in your original question, just rather if I'd be eaten or not.
But then we clarified. Emmett improved upon it by saying he would rather die, and I said it was good.
Okay.
Thanks for playing. Okay, how about you two? Any questions?
Yes. Would you rather be completely invisible for one day, or be able to fly for one day?
Oh, that's easy. Fly.
Let's see, it depends. So many things could run you over if they don't see you. And if you're flying, it depends on how high you fly, because you could be obliterated by some flying object, or get a bug in your eye, or fly up to the point where you can't breathe, and you pass out and fall.
There are lots of dangers in your head.
There are lots of eventualities to consider. I think flying. Just because it would... Well, no, because... Yeah, flying. Flying is fine. I'll go with that.
Where would you guys fly to? Anywhere in particular?
Nope, not me. Just around.
It reminds me of dreams that you have where you're flying. You're just like Peter Panning it, laying on your back and flying over the clouds. Yeah, I would go with Emmett, that it's just flying around, no destination. You're just enjoying yourself up in the big blue.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, since Rupert wanted to call back, I got one. Would you rather be a mongoose-sized yuan-ti or a yuan-ti-sized mongoose?
Yuan-ti-sized mongoose, because there was only one of them. Because originally the question was 100, right? Or 1,000, or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to split yourself into 100 different mongoose-sized yuan-ti, do you?
No.
Voldemort?
Horcruxes are not something that I have studied. Too many variables.
Wouldn't put it past you, though.
Yeah, so yuan-ti-sized mongoose.
How about you, Clappy?
I would say a mongoose-sized yuan-ti. Yuan-ti are very interesting in that way. Poison spray, etc. Magic resistance, it's good stuff.
I gotta go with the mongoose-sized yuan-ti. That'd be adorable. Then I could jump into your pocket, Rupert, and I could be your trouser snake.
How would Flossie feel about that?
Something tells me she'd be all right with it.
Oh goodness. Should we take a question?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
My animal companion is a deer. She's beautiful and perfect, but she's about to have a fall.
Aw.
Calliope, is there any advice you can give me on raising a fawn? Signed, Ranger Danger.
Hey, Calliope, do you know who this is from?
I don't.
Oh, so it's a Ranger Danger.
One might say.
Yes, so for the record, I'm not that kind of fawn, but, congrats on being well, if you're anything like my mom and her animal companion, a mom or a grandma, I guess, or grandfather, I'm not sure, whichever. The best thing to do is to stay calm when she is having the fall, and just be on hand in case anybody gets stuck, and you should be fine. My mom liked to sing to her animal companions and tell them stories, so that should be good too. Although I'm not kind of sure what bedtime stories you would tell a newborn foal. Any ideas?
Bambi.
Yeah, no, that's not a good one. Well, I'll tell you what you do. I have a lot of help or a lot of experience in this area delivering animals and things. So what you need to do is you need to take the mama, and you need to take her someplace quiet and secluded, maybe like a manger. And then so you take her and you're going to arrange her in the manger. And then after everything happens, you got to take that little baby, and you're going to have to play with it, and when it gets messy, you're going to have to change her. And then you got to protect her, because you don't want to get in trouble for her being in danger. And then if you ever have any problems with her, just exchange her.
You, sir, are deranged.
Rupert, aside from Bambi, any bedtime story ideas?
Yeah. There is the ever-popular tale from my country of how Asmodeus outsmarted the Lords of Light and won dominion over the 9 hells. It was a good one.
That sounds intense.
The monsters in your closet are not as scary when your father is telling you bedtime stories about the devil.
I can't argue with that. Well, best of luck, Ranger Danger.
Emmett, that begs the question, what bedtime stories did you look forward to when you were little?
The Little Engine That Could.
Oh, what's that one about?
It's about a train.
That sounds delightfully respectful of intellectual property laws.
Mm-hmm. I also like Dumbo.
That was the one about the pig, right?
Yep.
I can't remember what happened with that one. Didn't he poke his hoof on like a spinning wheel or something?
They cut off the pig's leg and then gave it a peg leg. And then later on, when the bar tender asked why, he says, "Well, you don't eat a special pig like that all at once."
You have some very interesting stories.
Yep, I do. I know.
Okay, now that we've come to that, how about we have a magic item and then go to our ad break?
So, let's see here. Rupert, I brought in this one for you to try. It's called the Opaque Ball of Augury. Once a day you can shake the ball and ask a yes or no question, and then the ball will reveal the answer. Here, go for it.
Okay. What was the meaning of Emmett's joke? You can't eat this pig all at once.
It's not a yes or no question.
Oh, apologies. Oh, yes or no. You said that. Okay, Magic Ball. Is now the correct time to be looking for an animal companion from Googly Unicorn?
What's it say?
It says, reply hazy, try again tomorrow.
Well, that's not helpful.
Oh, that was unsatisfactory. Calliope, why don't you give it a try?
Well, I ace my inspiration final. Better not tell you now. Huh. Alright, Emmett, your turn, I guess.
All right. Is anybody ever gonna find the body? Don't ask me. I'm a ball. Well, that's kind of rude.
I don't think this ball is cracked up to be what it's supposed to be.
I don't think so either.
Why is the symbol for infinity on it?
I don't know. I mean, I was asking, shouldn't it be like a crystal ball? But then this one's all black, and they said it's the opaque ball.
Get used to disappointment.
What did you ask it on that one?
Nothing. I'm just trying to see what it comes up with.
Oh.
It's got a sassy mouth.
Fuck no. What the hell's wrong with this thing?
Do you suppose it's an intelligent item?
404 error. The fuck does that mean?
And we're just asking it dumb questions all the time? What if they trap something in there?
Quick, ask it if it's an intelligent item.
Alright, are you an intelligent item? Lol the fuck you think? The hell does that mean?
I think we're being dicked with.
I think so too.
Well, let me put that one back on the shelf then, and we can maybe figure that one out later.
Yeah.
Try it again tomorrow. See if we get any better results.
Good luck with that. Rude, stupid ball.
Do you often talk about your balls, Emmett?
Well, they're being rude, yeah.
Okay. Time for an ad break.
Break that thing in half.
Are you experiencing a case of the Mondays? Do you suffer from once-weekly outbreak of sore personality, swollen mood, or inflamed temper? Then Oka Jelly on toast for breakfast could be the homeopathic remedy you're looking for. It's been anecdotally proven to help adventurers, hermits, and whole families smash through the start of the week. To report a case of the Mondays, cast sending to Oka Jelly helpline. 8 Mondays. Love Oka Jelly.
Is that okra jelly like that Marmite crap?
It's exactly like Marmite.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know they're sponsored everything, but wow.
At least we haven't done Weetabix yet.
Or find a Vegemite.
What'd you say? What'd you say about a bitch? What?
Weetabix is what I said.
All right. Are you scouting out new acts for the airwaves? Have a project that needs just the right amount of groove? Well, check out Artlist.io. With thousands of songs to choose from, you can search by theme, mood, and instrument to find the perfect music for all your needs. Head to bit.ly/nerdsongs, NERDSONGS, and sign up for 2 free months off the cost of your subscription.
Emmett, have you heard about this show that we have on our network?
Nope.
It's a DDM with Joe Collins.
Well, didn't he just have some real handsome guy on a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, looked a lot like you, actually.
Well, I was thinking Matt Mercer, but all right.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, did you hear about the special guest that he's going to have this week?
Oh, no. Who's he going to have this week?
None other than the creator of Eberron, Keith Baker.
Oh my gosh, I love Eberron.
Ooh, that's awesome. I don't think it's this week, though, is it?
Soon. TM. The cat is trying to eat my microphone. What are you doing? That is not a toy.
Anything is a toy if you try hard enough. Whoa.
You realize I'm keeping this in, right?
Keith.
Bay.
Grr.
Keith.
Bay.
Grr. Well, should we take our last question?
Yeah, let's wrap this puppy up.
Alrighty. My druid classmate and I were having a conversation on the
My druid and
me.
Sorry, I love those commercials.
My druid classmate and I were having a conversation on the merits of raised dead versus reincarnation. They say that reincarnation is better, and I completely disagree. Please help clear this up. Signed, keep your hippie hands off my corpse. That's, kind of rude. They're just stating a viewpoint.
Kid Flayer and me.
I think reincarnation is interesting because it lets you, have a different viewpoint upon your return from your untimely trip to the underworld. What are your thoughts?
Well, just because you come back in a different body doesn't mean that you have a different viewpoint. You could still be the same asshole.
Well, I mean, if you're a gnome versus a Goliath, then it's a different viewpoint.
That's very true.
Oh, yeah. Literally. Okay. Yeah, I had a friend who came back 3 times. It was a giant hassle having to stand around saying, we want you back because we like you and dumb shit.
You called her a dumb shit? Did that work?
It was her fault every time. She was like one of the Venture Brothers. Spoilers.
It's okay, I don't think anybody else watches that show.
Fuck you both. It's hilarious.
I think we're starting to understand your humor a little more. That's why, yeah, nothing's funny over there. Something from your homeland, I assume.
Well, yeah, they were 2 brothers who went on adventures and they were constantly dying. They came back and they died again. And so they had a giant army of clones for these 2 Venture Brothers.
That sounds expensive.
Very expensive. Raised dead versus reincarnation. Let's take a look here. Doesn't one of those not need a body?
Yep.
Correct.
No, because it's creating you a new body in the process.
So that's the better spell.
I mean, you have to have a piece of the original. But you don't need the entire one.
Correct. All right, can you have a piece of it for the other one?
Yeah, that's the entire thing.
And it's got to be intact. Nothing can be missing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm reincarnate 100%. But, if my body's intact, you better raise dead me because I don't want to lose, You know what? Never mind. You can reincarnate me anytime you want.
But that begs the question that, if part of how you die, you gut out all of your blood, right? Do you have to go collect all of that blood in order to be able to raise them?
Yeah. And then you got to get a bicycle pump and you got to pump that crap back in.
See, that sounds like a giant hassle.
That's why reincarnate wins again.
So, reincarnate Emmett because he wants a new penis. And,
I didn't say penis. No.
Was I wrong?
Yes, actually.
Then what were you referring to?
My nipples are asymmetrical.
You could... No, that wouldn't work. Cosmetic surgery is an option.
I've been trying for years to solve this problem. There's no good that comes out of it.
What happens when you're under the knife and the guy tries to give you, like, a third nipple? Or...
Yeah, so I'm in the reincarnation schoolhouse.
Isn't there always the option to not come back if you don't like it?
Yep, there is indeed the option not to come back.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I don't think you know, though, before you come back what you're going to be.
No, you...
But still, you would know what spell it's going to be, right? Would you...
I don't know.
Would you... That's an interesting question. I have to talk to some of the necromancers.
How many necromancers do you know?
37.
How did you know?
That's the number in the class.
Fair enough point.
Fair point, yeah. Okay, you got me there. Okay, well, I happen to have a magic item that I brought in. Yeah.
Ooh, you do.
Wait, what? I thought we were done. All right, here we go.
Exciting. A twofer.
Okay. This, I do have to warn, is rather dangerous. Emmett.
You had my interest, now you have my attention, or something like that.
You wear those giant belt buckles, yes?
They're not that big.
The big shiny ones, that's all I mean.
They're not that big, but all right, sure.
All right. This item is a belt buckle. And here you are. Don't mind the jigglies.
The jigglies?
Yeah, it's covered in eyeballs.
Oh, all right. Ooh.
Okay, please do not point this at either of us while you are wearing it. As I said, it's very dangerous.
Oh, I'm loving this already. Hold on. All right.
Okay, all situated.
All right. Yeah. Wait, where am I gonna aim this thing?
At Studio Cat.
I'm not gonna do the cat. Where the hell's?
Okay, fine.
Where did Torcy go? Is Torcy still around here?
Who?
The turkey horse.
Torcy. The turkey horse. The body I was talking about earlier today.
Torcy. Oh. No, because I teleported it into a dumpster.
I just realized I just said, are they ever going to find the body? And neither of you questioned it. Now, I believe Calliope understood I was talking about Torcy, but I'm not quite sure that you did.
We go to school with necromancers. Why would I be surprised by anything?
All right, fine.
We run this radio station. Why would we be surprised by anything?
All right. So I'm gonna that trash can right there. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, so you concentrate on the trash can, and then thrust your hips towards it.
Okay.
All right, like look at my crotch. Look at my like that.
Yeah, but one single decisive thrust.
Like a Scanlan cock lightning.
Yes, much like that.
All right. Oh, that was like a cock disintegrate.
Yes, that is one of those beams.
We can be able to fix that wall.
So that is the belt of beholder eyes.
Doing it again.
Stop. Emmett, you're going to destroy the studio.
It's fine, he's out of uses. You can do it 5 times per day.
Oh.
I think that the person who sent this in was found it in a dungeon and then went line dancing with it, and it did not go well.
Oh no.
So 5 times per day, it shoots...
Wait, went line dancing?
Yeah.
You don't thrust your hips when you're line dancing. That's kind of gross.
Like I said, it didn't go well.
Well, he's not a very good line dancer then.
That was never up for discussion.
Failed at line dancing. I mean, line dancing is like the easiest dance. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
He not only failed at line dancing, he petrified the DJ. He levitated his partner.
There's no DJ. What line dance? What? Where did they go line dancing?
I don't know. It was just mailed in. I thought it'd be funny.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hey! Hurrah! Hiya! Rupert? It won't come off.
If you like to learn but you don't have the time to find out the reason or look up the rhyme, don't let your question just sit on the shelf. Submit your queries to Geek Thyself. Hello everyone, this is Heather from the Geek Thyself podcast. If you'd like to learn more, you can find me at nerdsmith.org or wherever you download podcasts. And until then, don't forget to geek thyself.